Hey, Lisa, can you tell me if you can hear me? I was having issues with the microphone. It's just, Mercury retrograde, everything tech goes haywire. So let me know if you can hear me in the chat box, please. Try to clear some. Thank you. I feel like some of the people that were here could hear me, but then it just kind of all went out. But, Mercury retrograde, as I try to burn the whole place down here. Let's try not to do that. I just want to clear some of this energy. It's not bad energy. It's just that try to get this tech to work better as more people join. How are you, Lisa? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Flint. It's good to see you. I am having a good day. I'm having a really good day. I'm inspired today. I'm going to tell you why once we get a couple more people in here. I'm going to explain what today is about. Oof. Boy, look at that. Yeah. When it keeps smoking like that for me, that's just like so much tech. So much tech issues. Let's clear that energy. Let's ask our guides to help with this. Got some selenite out here too. Maybe I should put that over here. Get it closer. Just clear that energy. All right. Ow. As I trip and almost fall over. You guys would have been witness to my death right there as I tripped over my own coffee table. So I'm just going to give it a minute for some other people to show up because I know that they came and then I closed the meeting. They probably thought it was over. Sorry, guys. My microphone went and it was crazy. Oh, yeah. See? Yeah. Sometimes I love technology. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes I feel like we depend too much on it. So I'll tell you a story. There's a little store that I go to every month. I buy a few things for my father and myself, and I know them very, very well. None of the cards would go through. None of the cards would go through. So that was crazy for them, right? However, excuse me, for those of us that they knew, they just let us take our stuff, and then we came back the next day to pay. So yeah, things have been a little crazy. And I have a feeling some people are having a hard time logging in. That's why I'm trying to give it a little bit of time. So I hope you're not in a rush, Lisa. Because I see people coming in and out, which is just telling me. Tech issues for everybody. That's okay. We'll give it time. Let's get this out of here and let's get this out of here too. Hello, everybody. It looks like people are starting to get in now. We're just starting, guys. I know I had tech issues. Some of you have tech issues. May. Hello, May. So glad to see you all. Yeah, this Mercury had tried, or this Mercury tried. I've been reading May's message. This Mercury retrograde obviously deals with communication and has been, but it's actually has been more so with the tech. It's been heavy tech issues. Noticed, but the good news is we're coming out of it. We're almost over with it. A couple more days, so that is good. I'm going to be finishing the angel readings soon. I've got 2 more coming out tomorrow. I'm kind of doing 2 a day for that. So I would highly recommend watching these, okay, the angel message ones, and watching your other placements, your moon and your rising and your Venus. Actually had someone say today that they watched their North Node, which I've been doing a lot of watching of the North Node. So that's very, very good. I would highly recommend that you do that also. We have some big shifts coming in. We've got Saturn going retrograde on the 4th. We've got just a lot of things going. I'll tell you, June is going to be kind of a more focus on a little bit of fun, a little bit more fun than you might have, and a little bit more relaxed. There's going to be a lot of change come in July, a lot of demand for your energy. Okay. In a good way. I don't mean that in a bad way. I do mean that in a good way. So enjoy this month of June as much as possible. Get outside, guys. I can't tell you enough. If you can, get outside, get into nature. All right. It's really, really important. I am I do have a lot of earth in, well, I got a lot of everything in my chart, but I got a lot of earth in my chart. And for me, the easiest way to ground yourself is to get yourself outside barefoot once a day, 30 seconds, 30 minutes, whatever you prefer, because it is a scientific fact that it pulls negative energy out of your body. Okay. I do it every day. I do it every day. Yeah, Spirit definitely wants to talk today. So the first thing I want to tell you guys before we get into the cards, first thing is, yes, if you want a question answered, I do require a small donation or a big donation, whatever you want. It's what helps me be able to do this, okay? And you can do that through the super chat, super easy. Love that. Also, if you want to donate to the channel just at any time, I love that YouTube made that so much easier. I know a lot of you guys will give donations through PayPal, which is great, but they've also put a little heart icon by the thumbs up. If you click on that, you can give a quick donation too, which is really cool on any of the videos. So with that being said, just to keep you guys aware, I want to talk about something very dear to my heart real quick, and then we'll get into this, okay? So I'm sharing my life, which I know I'm supposed to do. I'm very private, guys, normally. I share a lot more on Patreon, just because I feel like it's a more private setting. And it's not because I don't love people. It's just, it's fear, it's fear. And so I'm trying to release as much fear as possible because I know and being accepting of the leadership role I'm here to play, to help educate and teach you guys. I am a Taurus, so that would tell you right off the bat, guys, that I'm the Hierophant in the major arcana, right? So this is what I'm supposed to do. And my moon is a Pisces, which is the high priestess. So this is what I am definitely meant to be doing. So let me talk about this, and I'll try not to tear up. I've had big changes in my life this last year. My father was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2005, and it's kind of hitting a hard time now. I mean, we've been so lucky. He's been so good. We've had so many wonderful doctors, and but at this point, it's starting to he's starting to decrease a little bit. Okay. So I got inspired actually by an old YouTube video that I had watched. I shouldn't say old, it's probably a year or 2 years old. I know you guys probably know who Conscious Evolution Journey is. Dee, right? She's another tarot reader who I absolutely adore and love. And a couple of years ago, I believe it was around Christmas time, she was able to afford to give money out, unexpectedly, because grew so much. So she showed a video of her and I believe her daughters handing out like a $500 gift card for Starbucks. So everybody that came in up to $500 got free Starbucks, right? It was a couple things like that she had done. And I remember being very touched by that video, okay? Being very touched. How lucky was she to be able to do that? And she wouldn't have been able to do that without her followers. So what I decided would be a good way to give back is because my father has Parkinson's and has for a lot of years, I'm very big into the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's charity. So for the month of June, anybody who books a personal reading with me or Reiki session, whether you're a Patreon member or a regular member or not a subscriber at all, anybody who books a personal reading with me, I'm going to give 10% of whatever the total is in June, and I'm going to donate that to Michael J. Fox's foundation. So if you are so inclined, because that's the one way I feel like I really want to give back, and I'm sure I would love to give back in a lot of ways. If you are so inclined, if you look in the description box, the link to my booking site is there. Okay. I know they changed the format, and I think a lot of you have to hit like a little more button to see the description box. It's just a little more. And you guys use your phones a lot. I use the computer a lot. So, the format looks different. But you go in there, click on the Simply Book Me site. And I would highly recommend reading some of the reviews too. Because my clients, thank you guys so much. Oh gosh, my clients are amazing. You guys write the most amazing. You guys bring me to tears. They bring me to tears. I'm not going to lie. I just went back and read some recently and could barely contain myself because they're just so beautiful. And then just hit the book me now or book now button, and it will show you all the different services I offer. I do quite a few different ones. And remember, 10% of whatever this comes to at the end of the month, we're going to give back. We're going to give back to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's. So I hope y'all book. There's only going to be so many open bookings also. And I did have someone in here earlier, and I don't think it was you, Amy. Hey, Amy, thank you so much. I'm sorry, tech, Mercury retrograde. But someone was asking about Patreon. If you want to be a part of our soul family at Patreon, that link is down there too. You click on that link, and I only have one membership fee. I know a lot of people have different levels. I have 7 because 7 is a very spiritual number, right? And we post all sorts of motivational things over there. And I will say this, we are non-judgmental. We support each other 100%. The comments that I see, the videos we put up, sometimes I just put up happy music. Sometimes it's readings, right? Messages, motivational things, just everything to help you know that you are deserving of an abundant, incredible life. Hey, Golden Black One, how are you, baby? So a lot of you are going to want to go back to the beginning and just, or maybe I'll just say it a few times. So what I'm doing today, guys, again, if you would like answers to particular questions, you do have to donate. That's the only way that I can keep this going, guys, especially because I'm a full-time caretaker for my father now. So my time is limited. So you would have to make a donation. I don't care what it is. It could be 99 cents, could be $50, whatever. But I will answer questions. But I do want to get an overall energy. And somebody out there. Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. I don't know if this person is watching or will watch the replay. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm very sorry for your loss. I just got very overwhelmed. Somebody just lost a pet, a person recently, and I am so sorry for your loss. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to bring it down there, but that's just a message somebody in particular needs to hear. Ooh, yeah, because I can barely focus. All right, I'm going to ask the divine for an overall energy just for this moment in time, kind of what's going on today, what's the energy we should be in, and see what we have here. And I'm sorry it took me 13 minutes to get into this, guys. I'm sorry. But, if you're watching the replay, you get to fast forward. Show me clearly, what is the overall energy? Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy? New beginnings. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love. I'm telling you guys, new beginnings. Big shifts in June. So take as much time to rest and relax and enjoy life, right? Make sure you're in balance here because you're being prepared for big shifts coming, okay? And that can be in any area of your life because, you're all focusing on different things here. But this is a 13. 13 is a very lucky number. Some of you are going to get news on the 13th, Monday, the 13th of June about something. Why do I feel a little surprising? Like something maybe you've been trying to manifest. Maybe it's a new job, new career, or hearing from someone. But there's definitely communication on the 13th of something good, okay? Of something good. So I love that energy because, listen, guys, we always want new beginnings, right? Because we hit certain goals. We hit certain things. Some of you are shifting your goals. Oh, that's a big one. That was in one of the readings I did too. One of the general readings. Some of you are going epic, right? Because they keep showing me epic self, which is what this says. Some of you guys are like, why have I been going for such small goals? Right? Why have I been just going for such small goals? You're going to reprioritize and say, I'm worth bigger. Lots of reflection on worth and what you're worth in your jobs and your careers and your love lives. So again, don't take things too seriously. That doesn't mean don't do the work. I'm doing the work, right? But I'm also making sure I have time. Okay? Time to be out in nature, time to enjoy my friends, time, right? So just make sure you're not overdoing it in any area this month, right? Wow. Lisa, thank you so much for that donation. I was going to grab a new deck. They told me just to look at the bottom of the deck for you. You've got the moon. Something's coming out for you today. There's going to be something said, something put in front of you. Remember, spirit works in all sorts of ways, through people, through your streaming, right? Through your social medias, through billboards. I mean, whatever. If you're going to, there's going to be an awakening, an epiphany for you today. At something. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be some sort of self-awareness. I want to get more on that for you, though. I want to get more on that for you with that moon card. That was weird. I don't think they've ever had me not grab another deck, you know, like I don't know how to explain that. Kashubu Sharma, hello. I hope I'm not ruining your name. Sometimes I'm really great with them. Sometimes I'm not. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a part of our tribe. Thank you. Thank you. We'd love to have you. Everybody welcome. You know what? You know what to do. Welcome. We always welcome our new subscribers in. So this deck is really big. I love this deck. Oh, welcome from Nepal. I love that. We have a lot of global people from all over the globe as part of our spiritual team here. So Lisa, bear with me. This is a big deck, but I feel like the message is in here, so it gets kind of, the card stock is really thick, but I love it. You know, so give me a second here because I want to see a little bit more about that for you. Just something's going to be revealed. Something's going to be revealed. Show me more, please. And I will tell you guys this. A lot of you know I had to come back home, relocate back to New Orleans. And I can tell you, since I have done that, his spirit been just opening abilities. It is one of the most quote unquote haunted towns, or is the most haunted town in the United States. Wow. Look, you've got swiftness here. So Lisa, the 8 of feathers is the wands energy in this deck, right? Somebody's going to be communicating something with you. And I think it might kind of shock you a little bit, not in a bad way, because you have the moon here with the 5, right? 3 and 2, 5, that's change. And it may come from a male figure. Okay. Because we do have the father of feathers here, but it's good news. It doesn't have to be male. It might just be, someone who is more masculine, but I would be on the lookout for something like that to come in today or very soon. Well, I wouldn't say the lookout, but, because sometimes if we're looking too hard, we kind of push it away. So I would just be you, relax and let it come to you, right? Let it come to you. But something very exciting. My God, Lisa, it could be spiritual. Wow. It could be spiritual too. It could be an epiphany and a spiritual epiphany. Like something really coming in to help enhance your own gifts. That's pretty deep there, Lisa. Make sure you're doing self-care, okay? But I really do feel like it's very inspirational. It's very good news. And I think because we have the moon here, I think you are kind of shocked by it, right? Kind of shocked by whatever this news is. So again, don't look for it. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. By the way, this is the Brady Tarot. If you're wondering, I love this tarot deck. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, just so you know. So what is going on? It's like it doesn't want to show any of your messages. Hey, Bri, glad to see you're here, Brian. As May said, you can donate any amount for answers to your questions. It doesn't have to be big, but if you want something answered, I will be more than happy to do that. I do have to ask that there is a donation, though, because I wouldn't be able to survive doing this, to be honest with you. To be totally honest with you, I wouldn't be able to survive. So I'm glad you know what? I'm so glad you got to come, Lisa. And guys, I'm going to do more lives. I'm going to try to do a couple a week. I wasn't sure about the daytime because I normally do them at night, but it seems like a lot of you are able to show up even for a little bit. So tell me in the comment box when you guys would like me to go live. If there's particular days, maybe a significant, like the 13th, right? Because it's the 13th and that's a lucky day, or evenings or mornings or all of it. Okay. Let's see. So Sharma, in order to have a question answered here, you would have to donate to the channel, right? And you reading. I have those available too. And in the description box, there's a booking site, right? It says simply book me, Shannon Colleen Medium. And those are more in depth, obviously. There's a lot of different ones I do that are more focused on whatever you need to know. And also, if you book a reading, guys, I went through this. If you want to hear more about it in the beginning of the video, replay it. 10% of all the bookings that I do this month, all the readings that I do this month, we are donating to Michael J. Fox's Parkinson Foundation. Okay. And there's only going to be so many, just, because I don't have like all the time in the world. And that is because I am a caretaker for my dad who has Parkinson's. Hence, that's why we're doing that foundation. I'm trying to give more back as much as I can give back to the world, right? Because what you put out is what you get back. But Brian, oh my gosh, see, that's funny, Brian. You were meant to leave work to come here. Sabette, my love, how are you? Sabette is one of my long-term clients. She gets a lot of readings done. She's wonderful, and funny. We've become very good friends throughout all of this. Sabette, I was just telling everybody that in any readings that are booked this month, we're going to give 10% of that total to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's. And Sabette already knows that my dad has Parkinson's. And that's the other thing. Become very good friends with my clients. Very good. I don't even consider Sabette a client. I consider her a dear soul family friend. We do a lot of lives. I love that. Oh, congratulations, Sabette. I think we talked about that on our last live, maybe. We've done so many. Yeah, guys, truth, right? Truth. I love that the truth is coming out too. The June is one of those months where we're going to start realizing what our truth is, what we want, what we desire, going big, not settling. Lisa, that's awesome. See, divine timing in everything, right? Divine timing in everything. So again, look at the enlightenment here. Oh, look at the mirroring, guys. 13, 31, the mirroring. Oh my gosh, new beginnings in truth. Leading from that intention of your heart space. Why am I settling for less? Yeah, you're going to really kind of revisit a lot of this stuff in June. And a lot of the readings have been like that as far as the general readings, right? Like we've been building up to this, right? We've had a lot of things happen in the world, right? I don't want to get into, the politics of it, but we've had a lot of things happen in the world. And now people are a little fed up with what's going on. And when we as a collective get fed up, we find different answers, right? So, and you're right, Mandy, absolute. I'm telling you, divine timing. I mean, it just is. A lot of people are like, oh, divine timing, or even me. I hate the word patience, even though I'm like one of the most patient people in the world. But when I want something, I want something, right? When I want something, I want something. So yes, we all have things we're working on, definitely. So definitely there's got to be some balance here today with the mirroring. But I do love, wow, that's come up a lot. I'm not the only reader. Who was I watching? I was just trying to figure out who I was watching this morning, where 4s were coming up like crazies. 4s are about stability, guys. It's about bringing stability into your life. Yeah, there you go, Mandy. Synchronicity. So again, make sure you are having fun in June. Make sure you are lighthearted. It doesn't mean not doing the work you do. It's just, don't overwork yourself. I can only tell you that, because you are going to have things that come up in July that you are going to have to make big decisions on. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, these aren't like bad decisions. These are, am I going to move forward? Do I want to go on with this? Do I really want to pursue this goal anymore? Or is this just not where I want to go? Yeah. Listen, I like the alcohol in moderation. I'm a fan. Yeah, because this is the in-between, guys. Right? June is the in-between right here. And you're really reassessing, what kind of truth do I want to live? What kind of tensions do I want to have? Eileen. Eileen, I love you, Eileen. I'm so glad that you are here. Eileen just had a passed on loved one reading, which was very interesting, to say the least. I won't get into her private details, of course, but I'll tell you, Eileen, I've been talking about that one for a while now. Just like with no names. Just two people I know about how that reading went for you. Blue Ivory, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our soul family. I love that name, Blue Ivory. I love that. I really love that. That's got to have a lot of significance for you. I love that. Right, Brian Baca. Oh, yes, we are kind of really fun here too, by the way, for our new subscribers. Yes, we are definitely reaching out to spirit, but my spirit guides are hysterical. I'm not going to lie. They're hysterical. So, because humor and laughter is a high vibration, right? We need that in our lives. We definitely do. Listen, I just want to keep saying this a little bit through the live here. So when people join, they can hear. Mandy, Eileen, but I think you heard it already. If you book a personal reading from me this month, the link is in the description box. My clients here can tell you. They'll tell you if it's good or bad. They're very honest. I'm going to donate 10% of all readings, personal readings or Reiki sessions I do, to Michael J. Fox's Parkinson's Foundation. And no, this is not a paid promotion. This is because my father has Parkinson's and I want to give it back to that community. And if things go well, I might have you guys pick a charity and do it every month, because it's all about giving back. Who knows, right? If this goes well. But I will tell you, I don't have a ton of room because, I do have a lot open right now, but I don't have a ton because I am a full-time caretaker for my dad. Okay, so there we go. Can't even talk. Zenny, hello. Oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing. My new subscribers, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. We are, this is a tribe here. This is a tribe. Okay. It is a tribe. We are a soul family tribe. If you really want to get close and knit with us, join us on Patreon. That link is in the description box. I'm not normally a fan of the no judgment term, but we really are no judgment there. I've seen so many of the Patreon family, our soul family over there, supporting one another. We put up really good content over there. Motivational stuff, good readings. Listen, I love music, guys. So I'm always like throwing music in there too, because music heals and it's all different kinds of music. It's great over there. I'm not going to lie. As a matter of fact, I will say this. See, I'm going to get all tear up. When I had to do this big transition and I couldn't post any content because of moving back home to New Orleans and everything that I've had to do, I couldn't have done that without my Patreon members. Oh my God, I'm going to cry. Because they supported me 100%. They understood. They were compassionate. And they were loving and caring. So just as I am here for you, I know you all are here for me. My goodness, it's an emotional day. My goodness. My goodness, what is going on with me? Oh, Zenny. Yeah, absolutely. I know the divine sent you here because I say that all the time. When I've said this to so many of my personal readings. Okay. In the personal readings, I really don't feel like you guys book those appointments. I feel like spirit guides you there. I feel like the divine guides you there. because there's a message you need to hear. And you have to understand, I am a medium. I'm not predicting future. I am a channel for your guides. Okay. I gotta stop saying the word just, but I am a channel. I'm the messenger, right? Oh boy, that was crazy. I'm still teared up. What is going on? Thank you, May, for reminding. May, I got to get you on as a, what do we call that? I never know how to do that, where you got the little wrench by your name. See, I don't know that much about tech, but May knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you would like a question answered, a personal question, you do have to donate to the channel. It's the only way I can keep this channel up and running, guys. It's truly the only way. But you don't have to donate a lot. You could donate 99 cents. You could donate more. But as much as I would love to do it another way, which I used to do it a different way. Just got so much on my plate. Moderator, thank you. Thank you, Mandy. I swear I'm a smart person. I swear. So, what do they want me to do? Okay. Oh, I love this deck. I haven't brought this one out in a while, actually. So I don't pick the decks. They pick the decks. That's the other thing. I don't pick any of the decks, whether it's live, whether it is the general readings on YouTube, whether it's Patreon, whether it's personal. Your spiritual team, the universal conscious, picks the decks. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have. Also, I will get the rest of the angel messages out by Saturday. Okay, so I know we're still waiting on who posted today. I think Libra and Scorpio posted today, but I'll get the last 4 out over the next 2 days. Right, today's Thursday, yes. And then I'm planning on having a new, because they kind of told me what they wanted to do for Sunday. I'm planning on having a new pick a card and a new this is your message. Okay, so those should be coming out. Check every day. Make sure you're hitting the notification button, guys, because I know a lot of people have told me, well, I know it's happened to me because I watch a lot of other readers, guys, where I thought the notification button was on or it was on, and somehow it got reset. And that's how you get notified of a new reading or even the live, right? There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be upset that they missed the live because, YouTube didn't tell them. And I understand that because I've had it happen. Show me clearly. What is the message here? What is the message? What do we need to know? And I will tell you, messages are getting just deeper and deeper. Faith, my gosh. Yeah. Lean into your faith, guys. Lean into what you believe in. Lean into your angels, guides, and ancestors. You guys, some of you are going to get tired of it because you've heard it 1,000 times. But every day, don't ask your spiritual team for help, okay? In that sense, because that sounds desperate, right? That sounds very low vibration. It's not like, hey, buddy, can you help me move, right? It's like, oh my gosh, God help me, right? You don't want to be there. What you want to do is every day say, show me the way. So like today, and I do it every day, and I kind of joke around with mine. I always like with my coffee in the morning, I'm like, hey, you guys up? You guys awake? Show me the way today. What are we doing today? And actually, funny enough, they did. They showed me to do this live. They showed me to do the donations to the Parkinson's for all the readings because they put a flash in my meditation this morning of Conscious Evolution Journey giving back to her community, right? Why would that come up in my meditation? Oh, because you want me to do this. Okay. Right? And it's a win-win for everybody. So I love that. Thank you so much, Eileen, for that beautiful donation. Thank you. Thank you. Let me know if you have a question or if you just want to see what Spirit wants you to know. Oh, May, it is long overdue. Oh, I'm excited. May, if you have time today, I just posted one of the most beautiful documentaries I've ever seen. It came out today. It's about 50 minutes long. If you have time, watch that, okay? It literally one of the most beautiful little documentaries about spirituality and healing I'd ever seen, okay? So another one of the things that I do over there is anything I feel is important and you need to hear because I've heard it, I'm going to put it on Patreon, okay? I'm so excited. Welcome to the soul family, May. I'm so excited. Oh, Zenny, you're going to love the Reiki. I do Reiki quite differently. Because I was told to, a lot of traditional Reiki masters, you know, they're always poo-pooing the evolution, but it is evolution. We're supposed to incorporate. So I offer 2 different kinds. When you go to the site, Zenny, when you're ready, when you go to the site, there's a place where it says book now. There's 2 different Reikis. And if you click on it's pretty light, but it says read more. It gives you a full description of each one. And I know some of my clients in here have gotten Reiki. Tell Zenny what your experiences have been. Right? Yeah, Zenny, you want to drop that energy for sure. And I promise you, how many of us, I wish we had a classroom setting. How many of us have been bullied? My whole life growing up, I was bullied. My whole life growing up. So I get it. Together, we're stronger, right? Our spiritual community, our soul family is stronger together, right? Aw, thank you, Eileen. Gosh, I want to tell that story, Eileen, about I'm going to leave it up to Eileen. Eileen, can I tell the story of your Reiki session and then your reading? Because that was just pretty damn interesting. Would you mind if I told everybody that? Not details, just the essence. Thank you, Eileen. So Eileen booked a Reiki session not too long ago. And my Reiki sessions, we focus on chakras. Okay. That's why it's different, because if your chakras aren't balanced, you can't be balanced in life. Okay. You can't. And your spiritual team comes in when I do a Reiki session, and they tell me which chakra that we're going to work on. Okay. When that is done, it's about 30 minutes, right? And when that is done, I send you an email afterwards that gives you more information on that particular chakra. And it also, I receive visions during that, and I give you what the divine shows me. And those are, you know, they come in all different forms. Sometimes I'll tell you, sometimes I'm like, what does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? And in Eileen's, now it doesn't happen with everybody, but in Eileen's, I heard the name Betty or Betsy. So I put that back in the email to her, and she was very intrigued by that, because she had recently found out that she had a great grandmother named Betsy that she was unaware of before. So it was like within days of each other, right? Crazy. So because of that, we did a passed on loved one reading from Betsy, who she had never met before, right? Because Betsy had long passed before Eileen came into this world. So crazy, right? Even I, sometimes I'm like, wow, right? I'm still astounded. So that was really cool. That was like one of the coolest things I've been honored to do. And I do mean honored. I feel honored every day to be able to provide the messages you guys need to hear. So thank you, Blue Ivory. What is your question? Thank you so much. Zenny, yeah, don't even worry about it. The money will come. Zenny, the money will come. Trust me, the money will come. You got to trust it. And yes, I'm highly spiritual. But we talk about money and abundance here all the time, and how to manifest it a lot too over on the Patreon channel. Because I will tell you guys what, I'm not afraid anymore to share my story. I grew up as poor as they come. So boy, did I have issues with money. Boy, did I have issues with money. So we can help you with that here too, Zenny. That's what we do. We're here to help. Blue Ivory, what's your question? Yeah, brought up super catheter, right? Yeah. You know, it's not that I don't believe in ascended masters, but ascended masters come from a lot of different religions, right? I sure do, my love. I sure do. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, they had me stop shuffling. I don't know if you realize that, because they really want me to tune into your energy here. Not that I'm not tuning into everybody's, but they want me to pay close attention. If you're okay putting it in there, if you're not okay putting in there, Blue Ivory, before you hit enter, you can email me really quick if you want that to be private, and I will pull you a card. Not everybody's comfortable with talking about health issues, but if you are, feel free to do it here, or you can email me. The email's in the description box. But I'm going to wait a couple seconds here to see. So, Blue Ivory, I will pull a card for you, but a lot of times I don't need to pull cards because of the Reiki, because of the energy, because of the way I channel. Yes, it is. However, you need to do sound therapy and energy therapy. So again, I will explain why. See, this is coming from your angels, guides, and ancestors, but I do believe in Western medicine, right? My father wouldn't be here without Western medicine. Okay, he wouldn't be here. However, there is more healing through energy, through sound frequencies, and more holistic things, right? What we put into our bodies, right? And I'm not a total health nut. I just told you I like to have a drink, so I'm not a total health nut, but I feel like you need to reassess and look into alternatives along with what you're doing. And you have to change your mindset. I'm going to tell you right now, they're telling me that. Where is that deck that they want? They want me to grab a deck. Hold on. It's here, guys. It's just... Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. If you haven't heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza, Ivory, go look up his story. Okay, go look up his story. O-E Dispenza. Or is it D-I-A? You don't have to follow him, but a lot of people do. But look up his story. Look up his story. I'm going to pull a card for you, though, too. No, Mandy, you do not need a PayPal account, because that's just the way I bill for the invoices, right? It's just the company I use to bill for invoices. So when you get your invoice, you can pay by credit card or debit card. Also, guys, I know this is weird. I get this question. When you book your sessions or your readings, I don't ask for a payment until after it's complete. I know a lot of readers don't do it that way. I do. And that is for you, in case for some odd reason I can't get it done. I've got to push it out, which hasn't happened in a while. And, knock on wood, right? But that is for your benefit. I know everybody else out there wants the payment up front. I do not do it that way. So Blue Ivory, music therapy, I'm hearing. Yeah, divine wisdom. Yes. Yes, you are getting better, but they do want you to add more holistic things, more energy, okay? If you go back in history, like way back in the Egyptians and whatnot, they healed through energy. They healed through sound, okay? They knew what plants cured what things. Does that make sense? So dive into it, because I will tell you, I have cured my own health by doing that. I used to have the most extreme high blood pressure for someone my age. I mean, it was extreme. They had me, I don't know if you know anything about blood pressure, but most people who are on blood pressure medications are anywhere between 5 milligrams and 25 milligrams. I was on 160 milligrams a day, so my heart wouldn't explode. Healed myself. Okay. Just change some things, right? Just change some things. I do self-Reiki every day. I meditate every day. I make sure that I am drinking bone broth every day. Guys, if you're not drinking bone broth, well, every other day too, a cup of bone broth, that helps with collagen. And I'm not a doctor. I got to say that so I don't get sued. Okay. This is I'm not a doctor. But I will tell you the changes it's made in my life, right? I look younger. I feel younger. I can move my body in a ways that I just felt I couldn't move it before. There's just so many good things, right? So just, I'm done hiding information, guys. Not that I was hiding before, but you know, I want you guys to learn from what I've learned. Thank you, May, for letting Mandy know that. So yeah, you are getting better, but your higher self, your guides, the divine, saying a lot of your healing power is right within you. Holistic books, again, they want you to research more. Find what feels good for you. Don't stop necessarily what you're doing. Eileen, that's my favorite stone, right? Citrine. I love citrine, guys. I mean, and yeah, crystal healing, right? Yeah, I love citrine. It's my very favorite. Okay, so I am telling you right now, I didn't even see that comment, Blue Ivory, with the rheumatoid arthritis. Start drinking bone broth. I'm telling you, it's got to be organic. It's got to be grass-fed. I switch it up between chicken and beef. I'm sorry for my vegetarians out there. But it works. Okay, so I had so many joint problems. My hips especially, not as severe as you, okay? Not as severe as you. My hands a lot, right? Because I use my hands a lot. I'm telling you. And it gives you, a cup of beef bone broth gives you more energy than a cup of coffee. Listen, guys, again, I have to disclose I'm not a doctor, but can't hurt you to try, right? It can't hurt you to try. Deborah, oh, yeah, see? Tell your mom, May. Tell your mom. I mean, 160 milligrams a day. Do you know how stressed out my life was to have my blood pressure that high on a daily basis? Literally, it was like I don't even know. Okay. Oh, also, that's funny. This is going back. Blue Ivory, this is also for you. Dr. Joe Dispenza. Look him up, look his story up, because this is how he healed himself. And he was a neurosurgeon. I'm not going to get into his whole story. He used visualization. We were talking a board certified neurosurgeon. It's an amazing story. All right. Blue Ivory, again, this is not a promotion, but I'm just going to say it. I happen to like a certain brand called Kettle and Fire. I order it online. Okay. Because they do restorative farming. If you don't know what that is old ways of farming so we don't kill the soil. Okay. So there's certain things I support, right? So that we can kind of stay here for, you know, a few million more years. You know? So, yeah. Okay, Deborah, back to you. I'm so sorry. I see you donated on PayPal. Thank you so much. Ooh, I love that. 222 on the clock. What is your question, love? And thank you for letting me know. If you donate through PayPal, I just can't see it. Okay. You usually see the super chats. As a matter of fact, the other night when I went on for a little bit, I don't know if my long-term viewers were there, but they started putting up the lemon stickers, the lemon head stickers. For some odd reason, those make me laugh. They just do. I don't know why. Oh, I love my Canadians. I have so many Canadian friends. It's ridiculous. It is. I really do. I love my Canadians. A friend of mine that lives in the quarter that does tarot also, but his abilities work different than mine. So he does more face-to-face appointments. He cracks me up. It's the nicest people in the world. I'm telling you, Canadians are the nicest people in the world, period. A lot of musicians down here are Canadian that I love, that I absolutely love. So Deborah, what is your question, Deborah? Deborah, I'm going to come back to you and take your time. There's no rush. Okay. Take your time. All right. Oh my gosh. You know what? That's really funny. I'm going to say this before I answer your question, Shanti, just because it's cracking me up. So I do it's silly stuff, right? Sometimes just to make you laugh. I just watched Ryan Reynolds. If you guys don't know, Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. And it was like a series of one-liners when he's being interviewed, like, from wherever. Oh, I was going to say Jay Leno. I guess that shows my age. Just the late night stuff and different interviews. And I was in tears. I was in tears. He's funny. Also, if you are joining Patreon, remember, I just told you I put up that 50-minute documentary. It's called Heard. Patreon. I just posted it today. Take the 50 minutes because I normally don't post something that long, but take it and watch it. That is also in Canada. Canada's a magical place, guys. Okay, Ashanti, let's see. I want to know what Spirit has. Ooh, I like it. What does Spirit have for Ashanti? They do not want that deck. Hold on. Oh, what does your Spirit team want? Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Well, they're very positive today. Thank you so much for that donation, Ashanti. Guys, I've probably got about another, because I have to go take care of my dad, okay? So if you have any questions, just let me know. Oh, I'll do that. I'll just, what Spirit wants you to know, right, Deborah? I'll do that for you in a second. Heather, I'm more happy to answer that, but you do have to make a small donation to the channel so I can keep doing this, because otherwise this is all going to shut down, to be honest with you, because I'm so limited on time. In the past years, I could do this all day, but because I do take care of my father, I just don't have the time as I used to. Let's see what we have for Shanti. Ooh, boy, that flew out. Wow, this came out in reverse. These cards aren't normally meant to be read in reverse. This is the good tarot, but I feel like your spiritual team wants it. 5 of Earth is the 5 of Pentacles. It's like feeling isolated, feeling broke, feeling like nobody cares and I can't get work and all that stuff. You're about to release that energy, okay? Yeah, and you have to release it because you have to trust in Spirit, right? That good things are coming. And this month is about that. I told you guys, new beginnings. This month, new beginnings are coming. Hold on 1 second for me, okay? Ashanti, I want more. Yeah, things are about to get real stable. You're going to go from feeling isolated to really good relationships coming in, really good job coming in, really good money coming in, and it's all going to make you feel more stable. What your advice from Spirit is, feel it now, even though it's not there. I know that can be hard to do. Believe me, I know it can be hard to do. I mean, I say this all the time. When I was, 19, I was the most negative person in the world. Nothing was good ever. And guess what? Bad stuff kept happening. So we manifest the good and the bad in our life if that's how we're perceiving it as good and bad, okay? So just make sure you keep your mind straight and positive. And you are obviously doing that somewhat because you're here. You're obviously doing it because you have it, Ashanti, blessed, right? Stay in that positive energy for sure, because something is coming for you, okay? Something is coming good for you that brings more stability into your life. Ooh, these are popular today. Okay. Deborah, let's see what we have. Oh, Deborah, what is going on with you? That is awesome. Okay, so you have the Empress. Okay, we all know the Empress. And then you have the 2 of Roots, which would be the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles normally isn't that bad of a card for me. It just means we're juggling on things. But for you, I feel like there is a new focus of abundance coming in. It's like you're kind of taking control, Deborah. Okay, you're starting to take control. The Empress gets what she wants. She knows the right seeds to plant. Okay, this just happened with my girlfriend and I. We were talking about this 2 nights ago, right? About all the things we're taught that are untrue. And it's not because people are being malicious. It's just a different way of raising children. So when you're a kid and your parents are like, we can't afford that, or money doesn't grow on trees. Yes, it does. You have to plant the right seeds. You have to be the Empress, right? And plant the right seeds. And I feel like, Deborah, you're planting new seeds, right? And getting priorities together. What do I want to focus on, right? And multiple things that you're planting that will come to fruition because you know how to nurture them and take care of them. Spirit is on your side, major arcana, right? 3, beginning of manifesting something new. Now, if you don't know what it is, Deborah, don't worry, you will. You will know, okay? You definitely will know. That's so funny. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Heather Nicole. Yeah. May, do you have a question? Do you have a question, Miss May? My favorite May. My favorite May. My favorite May. She's my favorite May. Of course, I'm not sure if. Oh, yeah. No, I love it. I love it. Mandy, thank you so much, guys. You guys go a little faster than I do, so you just have to bear with me so I can catch up. Mandy, what is your question? Thank you so much for the donation so I can keep this channel alive. The Great Wolf Lodge. I want to go there. I want to go to the Great Wolf Lodge. I want to go there. Maybe I'll plan a trip there. I'll let you guys know if I'm there. Maybe that'll be my next trip. Shanti, you are more than welcome. Yeah, don't forget the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before, right? All right, Mandy. Hold on, Mandy. Let me Yeah, they pick different decks, guys, for your spirit, because the imagery is on them is different for me, and that's why I use so many different decks, because I pick up on certain things in them. So they always pick the decks because what their message is in that deck. But that's just how I work. There's no right or wrong way. Let's see, what does spirit want? And guys, when I say this, remember, I'm specifically calling in your guides. We all have a spiritual team. And yes, they're all here. They're all here. There's a big crowd in my little space. Show me clearly, please. What do you need Mandy to know right now? Oh. And I often drop them on the floor, but this one I got. Wow, wow, wow. I'm so thrilled to see this. Mandy, you're about to lighten your load. 10 of Wands, end of a cycle. You're about to lighten your load. Things are going to start being brighter. Some of the things you've been doing, part of this is you going, I can't take on everybody else's burdens anymore, right? Yeah, you're coming to a realization and an ending that lightens your load, especially your spiritual load, physical load, and your body. Yeah, because you got something more stable coming in with the King of Coins. I need to focus on it. The King of Coins for me is I'm focusing on me. And it's not to say I don't care. It's not to say that I'm not a good friend or a good parent or a good child, but we can't take on everybody, right? It's like a good friend of mine, Bedware. Yes, his name is Bedware. He's Welsh. He says you can't help everybody, right? You can't save everybody. And you can't sometimes, right? So you're about to let something go in replace of something a lot more sturdy. You're setting some boundaries here, right? Can't do, I used to be that person. I'm not going to lie, Mandy. I was a yes person. Yes, we do something, I say yes. Right? You're about to stop doing that. And you may already know that. Oh, May, let's find out. Actually, they want me to use this same deck for you, May. Maybe that's because you guys have been talking back and forth. Oh, that's funny. Because I've noticed you and Mandy have been talking back and forth in chat. So they're like, hey, they're at the same energy right now. Why do they keep holding your messages for review when it's like hearts? I don't understand. Yeah, Knight of Swords. There's going to be some truth. I miss you. Right? Yeah. I would reach out, or, sometimes, guys, we have to reach out, because what happens is miscommunication happens when we, our lives are busy and we don't put our time in with our friends or whatever. And then everybody starts going, well, they're not calling me. I'm not going to call them. They can call me. And that gets silly, right? So maybe you want to reach out to her, May. Let me get a card. Yeah. 9 of Coins. You guys are you're both thinking the same thing, but nobody wants to reach out. Like, let's talk about this. Maybe this was a miscommunication, right? But you guys are all being stubborn as all hell. The Devil card. You're being stubborn as all hell, but it did come out in reverse. So I feel like, yeah, look at that. Oh, I didn't even notice the star cards right there. There will be healing. There will be healing, right? I do. And normally I wouldn't say that because my instincts are when people split up, regardless if it's a friendship or romantic of nature or anything like that. Like, yeah, you're at different places, right? But maybe you were at different places and now you are coming back together because you're kind of back at the same place. But yeah, there just needs to be some communication. Oh, you are welcome, Deborah. Hey, Indigo, how you doing, love? How you doing? Sorry, guys, I use a lot of terms of endearment. Sorry, I'm not politically correct with that. I think that's a sad thing that we've taken out, terms of endearment in our society. It's how you show people love. I think that she was thrilled, right? I think she was thrilled. And so I'm glad. I think there's a lot of healing. I'm glad that you already reached out. Let me just grab one more card. And then, guys, I do have to wrap it up. I'm so sorry. I go take care of my dad. Let me grab one more card for you, man. I'll read the rest of the comments here. Oh. Yeah. No more judgment. No more judgment, right? It was probably judgment that got you guys into the argument in the first place that made you not be friends. Judging your belief systems, judging this, judging that, right? You guys got to let go of judgment, right? Let go of that judgment. So yeah, I do believe, and that, you know, this is supposedly Archangel Gabriel. A lot of people think they're different, but yeah, you're called up to make it better, right? To heal from it, to absolutely heal from it. So I think it's going to be good, May. I think it's going to be real good. Lots of good cards here. Before I go, one last thing here. Again, if you book a personal reading, thank you, Mandy. If you book a personal reading with me in the month of June, a Reiki session reading, and I do all sorts of readings. Remember, we are giving back this month. So 10% of all of the readings, right, goes to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, Parkinson's Foundation. No, this is not a sponsored video by them. This is my father has Parkinson's, and I want to give back to that community. So again, I will thank you in advance for booking any readings. Thank you in advance. And there won't be a whole bunch, I have a feeling. So you want to probably get yours in quickly. Mandy, did you need another question answered? And oh, I missed one, but it's gone now. Sorry. You're welcome, May. So I'm not going to answer any more questions, guys, okay, after Mandy's, because I got to go. I gotta go. I gotta go. All right, Mandy. Sorry, it takes a second for it to pop up for me. It's an interesting choice. You might want to, I don't normally promote this at all, but you might want to watch the angel message for Libra as a cross watcher, Mandy. It's already out. King of Wands. King of Wands. You know what that means. I mean, King of Wands is very passionate, very sexy, very fiery, right? So even though he's a Libra, that doesn't mean he doesn't have some sort of Wands energy in his Venus, which Venus rules love, or anywhere else in his chart. But the King of Wands is not the Knight. The Knight of Wands tends to be the one that kind of comes in and goes. Kings are stable. Okay. So you get what I'm saying there? You get what I'm saying there, Mandy? But it's up to you ultimately. It's up to you. Maybe a personal love reading for you. maybe in order. But you'll know. But I feel like if you are not getting what you want, Mandy, from this Libra, just because work is the focus right now. And that's not a bad thing, guys. That's not a bad thing. Sometimes you guys have to be more forgiving about your love interest, because a lot of times it's because they're working on themselves. They're working on actual work, right? They're trying to balance everything out. So Okay. Don't be too harsh. Don't be too harsh, Mandy. On that note, guys, all of my love, light, and blessings to you until next time. Okay. Until next time. Thank you so much for all of your support. I couldn't do this without you. And just watch out for those lives because I know I'm going to do more of them. Okay. But they're usually only about an hour long. That's about as much time as I can donate at a time. Okay. So all my love and light to you. Blessings, guys.